Well, hello, all my amazingly beautiful Sagittarius friends. My name is Libra Empress, and we're going to be discussing your tarot for today. Now, remember that this is a general reading, and this is for yours as well as for my entertainment. And also, please don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share. That way, you'll always be up to date with the content that I produce, and you'll be a part of our family, alright? Alright, let's get going, shall we? Now, my beautiful Sagittariuses, we've got your past, present, and future. Now, remember, when we get to the future is not set in stone, and it can change anytime you so choose it, alright? Then we've got the fourth pile here. Now this fourth pile is all the energy between past, present, and future. And then you got the bottom of the deck. Alright, let's move these out of the way and get started. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a little exhausted. Alright, so you were dealing with the Ten of Wands, or you were, because this is past energy, right? So you were struggling and juggling a lot of burdens and responsibilities. Let's turn up the light a little so you can kind of see what I'm looking at. So this is the Knight of Cups, someone who's romantic, adventurous, moody, you know, someone who's a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces in your energy. But also, this is in my deck the player card, because with a switch of his mood, he'll take your heart and run off. And I don't like that energy. You're in it to win it, or you shouldn't be in it, if that makes sense. You are dealing with the Magician, Deception, Opportunist, and Puppet Master. Alright? And you're manifesting. Now, I believe that with all your past energies and juggling your responsibilities and whatnot, this Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces is deceiving you with the Ace of Wands. Which that sounds weird, right? How do they deceive me? I think Pat Benatar said it best in Sex as a Weapon. If you've never heard of that, you should probably go check that out. I'm pretty sure there's a video on YouTube. But this is new task, motivation, and energy. But the reason why I say they're using sex as a weapon, well, it has a lot to do with this card here. Okay? And these cards. This person, okay, so most tarot readers, they take this card as the human male phallic, right? Someone who really likes you, and you really like them. So you're either manifesting a relationship or more sex in your relationship, or you're just like, you're not feeling like there's enough there. You know, like, is there anything beyond just sex? Sex is a weapon. Now, and you're burdened. You're burdened by this shit. I mean, you probably were in this relationship recently. Like, not recently, but like, you've been in it for like, what, a year or two? Maybe less? Maybe even more. I don't know. It depends on whose story's whose, right? Because it's general, so it goes for pretty much anybody. But it only will resonate with a few. So for the fact that this person is burdening you and using sex as a weapon, that's bullshit in and of itself. Alright? Now, you've got the Two of Cups here. Let me see if I can turn on the light. There we go. So the Two of Cups is harmony, balance, and compromise. So you're able to sit down currently with this person, right? Without fighting. And I'm sure, Sagittarius, you were dealing with a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius, someone who's intelligent, sharp-tongued, and unscrupulous. Now, this queen did not get where she was by inheriting the crown, right? By inheriting her kingdom. She sure as hell didn't marry into royalty. No, her and the King of Swords built their empire from the ground up. Okay? And that's exactly what you're trying to do. You're trying to build your empire, which will lead you to a Ten of Hazards. So currently, wealth, family, contentment. You're very content. You know, you're having fun. Everything's good. And you've learned a lot of lessons, you know. You got the World card here. So, you know, it's the end of one journey and a beginning of something else. See, while the world's burning, you're in your shelter safe. Okay? Safe and happy with family, friends, person that you love. In the future, which remember is not set in stone, is the Eight of Cups. Moving on from troubled relationships and making a change for the better. Okay, you're saying fuck you later, alligator, to all your problems and moving on. That, or you're gonna head back to them and knock them out of the ballpark. I don't know, it depends on you. Sag, you're a leader, so you're not gonna put up with that shit. You're gonna solve your problems. You're gonna move on and be happy, because that's exactly what you deserve. You deserve happiness. Now, you're gonna be bored, dissatisfied, and very weary in the form of the Four of Cups. All right, just saying. And you're gonna have to look at a situation with this Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. You're gonna have to use empathy, be diplomatic, and very generous. There could be this person coming in. Now, if that's not the case, it could also mean that when you're making your decision, because you're bored as all fuck, you know, and you're leaving, you've got to make a decision. You're gonna use your heart in the decision-making process. Not to mention, you're done with the Knight of Wands. This is another Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Someone who's bold, impetuous, and an adventurer. This guy's going at a, moderate speed. What's great about him is, okay, in a regular deck, these two are reversed. This is the player, and this is the knight in shining armor, right? In my deck, they're reversed. This guy is the fucking player, and this guy, I mean, who would want this guy here? Okay, he shows up at the right place at the right time, and that's decent. Not a lot of people actually do that, Not to mention he'll rush forward and get you a goodie bag and bring it back. So, and he's full of passion. Now, all the energy between this, you're dealing with a Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, or Sag energy. Someone who's caring, self-sacrificial, and fiery. Right? Someone who's willing to lend you a hand, even if it's not attached to her wrist. She's got that Ace of Wands. She's like, come here, baby. No joke. That probably is her hand. I've never noticed that before. That's funny as fuck. Alright, you're dealing with Six of Swords energy, somewhere between past, present, and future. Now, here's the deal with this. This is all in your head. You're decluttering all the chaos. It's spring cleaning, but almost fall time. You know what I mean? You're just like, you can't let this shit bother you no more. You're traveling and leaving the past behind and transitioning into a new version of yourself and heading into calmer waters, which is fucking awesome. You're dealing with a Page of Swords. Alright, this is a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius energy. This is someone who's very inquisitive, headstrong, and very observant. So when the shit hits the fan, they know the best escape route. Not to mention, you are dealing with a Seven of Wands. You're dealing with a lot of challenges, competition, and persistence, but you know for a fact that batting these people away will keep what's yours. Because everybody wants a piece of you. Bill companies, oh my god, bill companies, more now than ever. And they don't understand that the world's gone a little nuts, so they don't know how to hold off. But then each and every one of us has a family to feed, so you can't really get mad at them for trying to make a quick buck and be loan sharks in order to be able to feed their family, right? Everybody needs money to be able to feed their family. But what I see here is that you shouldn't be competing with anybody but yourself. Okay, so set a goal and knock that goal out. That's how you compete with yourself. You keep growing, ever evolving, because we're not the same person we were before this reading, and we will not be the same people after this reading, because we're learning something. So we're completely different each stage. Now here's your Nine of Cups, wishes, dreams, material, and physical happiness. So this beautiful card led you to the current. Actually, no. Anyway, you're very content, happy with your love. You got your Ace of Cups, which is funny because if Ace and Nine of Cups go together, that's, I don't know, I guess it depends. Ace is in like 1, so 10. But this shows that you have your cup of love, right? And you want to give into a new relationship beginning and emotional journeys. Or if it's an old relationship and you want to start fresh, you do. And you're going to be fucking victorious in this because, who's not able to love you? Like Sagittarius, you're beautiful inside and out and you're victorious. It's just, someone out there deeply loves you. You're gaining success and victory for your being recognized. And you're dealing with a Gemini. Okay? Romance, sex, and blinded by passion. Alright, so she kind of ripped out his heart and is sidetracking him with a kiss. And he's over there spraying her vagina. Because she's dead and nobody likes decaying tuna fish. Okay? I'm just saying, that's gross. But but here's the lesson here. If this shit wasn't here, romance, sex, and blinded by passion, if this wasn't here with you in your relationship, would you have anything in common with this individual? I mean, we all get older and our sex drive kind of dips for some of us, right? And that's when you know, because your significant other pulls the I got a headache card, and that's bullshit. But that's just how it goes, you know? Not everybody's into it. But, do you have anything in common with your partner? I mean, there's a lot of sex and passion. And you are working your ass off, okay? So you've got a boss lady here. This is a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo energy, okay? This lady here is very materialistic, full of confidence and practical. She's a queen. You know, queen of the money. She's also your boss. Okay? How many queens do I see here? Just 2 so far, huh? Alright, so this queen here, she hired you, Sag, because she saw something amazing in you that you don't even see in yourself. You don't understand why they hired you. You're happy they did. But you don't understand why she's still riding you on every little thing. And it's because she sees such great potential in you, but she's not going about it the right way. Alright? We're all human. We're all imperfectly perfect. So, you know, she sees you going places. And I do too. Which leads you to the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, you took destiny, luck, and fate into your hands. Grabbed it by the horns and said, bitch, you are mine. And you did. But there's somewhere along the line, you're dealing with the Ace of Swords. You got to watch your words, watch your mouth. Think about what you're going to say and how you're going to say it. Because if you are bored now and you're making a decision to move on, this will probably be in your future or current to future, right? You're thinking about it. Do I stay or do I go? Do I still want to rock and roll? You know, that's up to you. But here's the thing, if you burn that bridge, you might need that person later on. You don't want to jeopardize that. Think about what you're going to say and how you're going to say it to whoever you're going to say it to. Otherwise, you might end up fucking yourself in the end. You know, and maybe they hurt you. I don't see a 3 of Swords, so there's no cheating so far. Just manifesting and using sex as a weapon is all back here. And it kind of pisses you off, but you're okay because you're able to work out your issues. But then you're bored with the situation. Do I go with this Cancer, Scorpio, or Leo, or do I embody going with the Knight of Wands, which is like Aries, Leo, or Sag? Do I want to go with a Knight or a King? Am I with a Knight, King, or Page? Am I gonna beat him off? Right? In order to gain my happiness? Or is this just a little thing, a little hiccup in our relationship? I think it might be a little hiccup, but that's just my perspective here. Because you've got the 3 of Wands in my hand, which is cooperation, progress, and a group effort. Okay? This shows that you're working together for something greater than yourself. Right? Party time. You want in. Then you got your King of Swords here. Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Someone who's stubborn, authoritative, and very judgmental. This is a father figure. But you got the King and Queen of Swords. That's got to be nice. So you're sort of building an empire. That, or you're dating someone who has both the energies. Because, you know, I haven't seen Empress or Emperor here, but that's just the mom and pop of the deck. And that doesn't mean you're not on your way there. Because, in my opinion, we're all... Sagittarius, you're all beautiful. emperors and empresses, but you're in the middle of molding and making yourself. You're going through some serious shit, no doubt about that. But you're learning lessons to get to where you need to go. Okay? So you're making money. You're making money. Oh God, you got 2 kings here, right? 1, 2 kings, and then 2 queens. I mean, you're halfway there. Everything's gonna be okay. Now here's the bottom of the deck. Are you ready? Okay. So this guy here, I don't know if you can see him. Slide him over a little. Alright, so as you can see, this is a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, right? There's someone who's brave, ego, and lack of emotion, but they're gonna come in and they're gonna fucking rock your world. Well, Libra Empress, what do you mean by rock my world? I mean, they're gonna say some shit, okay? Air signs say some shit, and when they do, they really psych people out. Trust me. That's why not a lot of air signs have a lot of friends. They keep their circle small, because they're like you, Sag, alright? You're a fire sign. You like people who are honest and truthful. You don't like fucking deception one way or another. You just like cold hard, honesty. How hard is it to fucking be honest? Be faithful. You know what I mean? You don't like liars. No one likes liars, but somehow liars exist, and whether it be a mini lie, or like a mini white lie, or a big fucking lie. Imagine this guy as a storm, and you're the ocean, Sag. You're just calm, just doing you. And this Knight of Swords comes in the form of rain clouds. Alright? And suddenly, it's like a fucking hurricane out there. Kind of like the one that's going on, like in Texas and Florida and stuff. Okay? Currently, there's a lot of people going through terror right now, not to mention with the COVID and everything. But think of this as that. Okay, this comes in and you're the ocean, and it's like fucking throwing you back and forth, and it's horrible, it's scary, it's a nightmare, right? And suddenly, after the electricity filters back and forth from the clouds through you, back up, the storm clouds leave. This person leaves, and you're completely altered, changed in one way or another. It could be a good thing or it could be a bad thing, depending on who this fucking Knight of Swords is. And maybe that's another reason why you're right here, right? In the Ace of Swords, think about what you're going to say and how you're going to say it to whoever you're going to say it to. Because this person's going to bring in a whole new perspective. Maybe you need to talk to this person. Maybe you need to sit down with this Libra, Gemini, Aquarius and figure out what the fuck is going on. I mean, you can't tiptoe around problems. Maybe you need to hit it head on. And maybe you need to hit it head on together. Right? Otherwise, you're never going to get over this. And, I mean, you just barely, where is it? Somewhere between past, present, and future, decluttered your energy and your mind space to move on. So maybe you cut this person off and moved on to calmer waters. Do you know what I'm saying? Alright, I love you all. Thank you so much for listening to me. My name is Libra Empress. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And then join me for next time's tarot. If you need a personal tarot reading, let me know. Find me on Facebook, and I will ask you like 3 questions and then do your tarot reading. It's only $5. Okay, I love you all. Know that you're not alone in this, alright, my beautiful Sages?